We're back outside. Back outside. Well, it's just us. And I'm wishing you guys love, light, and laughter. I wanted to say. Hey guys, if you're watching this video, this message is for you. And I'm here to say that you are loved. You know, you need to embrace your dark sides and your good qualities and bring them together to work in harmony. You wouldn't have your dark traits. You wouldn't have your dark traits without your good traits. Or they need each other to exist. Like dark needs light to exist. Because light wouldn't be light if dark wasn't there. You know. And to every light has a dark. Every light has a dark in it. That's why the yin yang symbols, both sides have a little pinch of the other on it. And I feel like you need both sides, both spectrums to really journey in this life. 111, as I said that. And you shouldn't disregard any parts of yourself, because you was created the way you were created for a reason. Every decision that you made in life led you to the specific point right now in your life to make you as smart as you are, as experienced you are at this current moment. It may feel like life is like you going through life right now at the current moment, but you have to remember that you made it out so many times, and the more still your mind could be in certain processes, is the better outcome for situations. Once you get your mind stiller and more quiet, you could really alchemize situations, like really turn situations, a really chaotic situation, to a really amazing one. We're called to spend time in nature. We're called to spend time in nature. And when you start doing that, you understand that everything is oneness. Everything is one. Everything is unity. God works in harmony. Everything is unity. God works in harmony. The trees, the water, the air, the earth, everything is oneness. Everything stems from source. So we're a part of everything. Me from a young age, I always questioned a lot of stuff, because I was like, if God created everything, why I have to pay for food? Why I have to pay for somewhere to stay? Why is it, why do you have to slave for certain stuff? If God created all living things and He planted plants and fruits trees that bear fruit, if He planted trees that bear fruit, why must I slave for some that He provided? The darkness in people. Some people are consumed by their darkness. Everybody has darkness. You understand what I'm saying? Some have more darkness than light. You understand what I'm saying? And some people are consumed by their darkness. Everything is neutral. Nothing is really bad or good. Everything is neutral, because someone could be doing something that is inherently bad to the mass population, but to that one person, they might find it just to do what they're doing. Like they could rob a bank and they'd be like they're robbing a bank to feed their family. You know, it may be the only situation or the only, it may be as high as their awareness allow them to see this spectrum. That's why we must sit in stillness, sit and silence your mind. And through that silence, you see more outcomes. You know, some people's minds are so chaotic, they find the chaotic result to go about life. You understand what I'm saying? Some people are stuck. Some people are stuck. And what makes them stuck is their intelligence level. You understand what I'm saying? Like, some people are, some people can't even comprehend the words that you're saying. So, like me personally, I really used to try break down stuff for people, like really break it down, like try to make them understand every single word that I'm saying. So I would say some like in many different ways for many different people. It's a lizard. I see lizard. Let's go, lizard. Yeah, but I am coming to understanding that whoever gets it gets it, and who don't. You understand what I'm saying? It's just like giving people the advice. It's giving people the advice. It's like giving your people your advice. You know, some people gonna take your advice. Those who ask your advice gonna take your advice, and those who didn't ask your advice, who you just freely give your advice to, they're not gonna take your advice. It's given like that scripture in the Bible, like don't throw your jewels among swine, you know, and that's what we've been doing. We've been throwing our jewels among swines because you may have been a person that people run to for advice. But if someone didn't ask you advice, don't be giving out your advice, because the people that come to you, they see you in that light. They see you that in a person. They see you as a person that is very wise, you know, that they could receive advice from, you know. And other people, you may just be like a person that wants to help people. You might be a person that just wants to help people. You're probably a person that also observes situations. Just sit back and observe situations and people. Like when you first meet someone, you might just be quiet, but people may mistake you for being shy, but you're not shy, you're just quiet, you know, because you've went through a lot of things, whereas you're cautious with your energy. You're cautious with the people that you affiliate with. You're cautious with the people that you're around. And at this stage of life, I feel like you don't mind cutting off family for your peace of mind. And if this is you I'm talking to, you're called to be in nature. You're called to sit outside, outdoors, to sit in nature, amongst the trees, amongst the birds, amongst the sea. You understand what I'm saying? Like I was saying earlier, everybody have both sides to them. It's both embracing. Everybody has both sides to them, good and bad to them. You know, it's about bracing both sides, because you have, think about your emotions. You have anger, and then you have happiness. Everything has their polarites. Everything has opposites. You understand what I'm saying? You have to embrace both sides, because both sides are necessary. Both sides of the spectrum are necessary. You know, like it's given, like, you know, Fairly Odd Parents. You had the anti-fairies and you had the fairies, and I really understanding that they're basically angels. The fairies were basically angels, and they were they're like now. They're like now. You have demons assigned to you from birth, and you have angels assigned from you from birth. So you must know that you could call on your angels to help you. You understand what I'm saying? You could call on your angels to help you at any time. You know, you had angels, you had demons assigned from you from birth, but you assign more entities to your soul because we're soul beings. You understand what I'm saying? And you could request from help from your guides, angels, source, father. You know, I feel like it's about building a relationship with the father in your own way. Because if you look at religion, religion is there to segregate people. God doesn't believe in confusion. God doesn't believe in confusion. You have religion, and then you have groups. What are religion? And then you have groups in groups. You have the Anglican, you have the Catholic, you have the Baptist, you understand what I'm saying? All of these Seventh-day Adventists, you have all of these different denominations inside a denomination, inside a religion. You understand what I'm saying? What I've came to learn is that all religion matters because God is oneness. God lives in all of us. You understand what I'm saying? And it's so weird that said he doesn't abide in buildings and stuff, and he wants more than the worship of our hands. I'm not directly quoting the scripture how it's written. I'm just saying on the lines of what it said, so you guys could like look it up. But we still go to church where God said he doesn't reside in these buildings, and we go and worship with our hands. Who are we giving our energy to? Who are we giving our power to? You know, your words are very powerful. You have to watch what you speak, and you have to watch what you think, because what you speak is just a reflection of how you feel, and how you feel is only a reflection of what you think. And the way you think, your thought process is what you believe from your beliefs. So we're constructing our own reality at every moment, and at the present moment you're in the process of becoming whatever that is. That may be an alcoholic, that may be a drug addict, that may be a celebrity, that may be a famous person, that may be a musician, that may be a doctor, that may be a teacher, that may be a student. We're always in the process of becoming. You understand what I'm saying? Because that's why the present is called the present, and the past is called the past, and the future is the future. You understand what I'm saying? You must learn from the past, look forward to the future, and live in the present. You know, the past, the rearview mirror is very small. All the mirrors that look back are very small, because you're supposed to acknowledge them, but you aren't supposed to carry anything from the past, because you are always in the process of becoming. You are made to expand, like how the world expanded, and how we follow the Father's creation, and we are co-creators, and we create cars and planes and babies, and you could plant a seed. I feel like we must plant seeds in our brain, be intentional planting seeds in our brain. you know because a lot of people really controlling you right now, and you don't know how they're controlling you, but they're controlling you because the way you mess up someone's life, the way you, if you trying to mess with somebody, the way you mess with someone is mess up the way they think. If you mess up the way they think, you mess with that person, because that person's gonna align with negative vibrations. And if you don't understand what I'm saying, is like, if you're sad, you're gonna attract simps. You're gonna attract people that are sorry for you. You understand what I said? But you don't want people that are sorry for you. You understand what I'm saying? You don't want people that are sorry for you around you, because they're gonna always hold that above your head and be like, oh, I was there for you and you was this and you was dog it out. You understand what I'm saying? It's a low vibrational energy. It's an energy of lack. You don't wanna be angry in the midst of a bunch of happy people, because they'd be like, oh, what's his problem? You understand what I'm saying? It's environments fit attitude. Attitude fits environments. And like, you have to understand, your mind is very powerful. Your perspective matters. Your perspectives matters. Your beliefs matters. So you should stand up for what you believe in. You understand what I'm saying? I can't say you should be your true authentic self, right? But I can't say being your authentic self clears karmic debt, because that's what I want to talk about. How to clear karmic debt, like, karma, like stuff you must go through. You have to live to a certain standard of integrity, a certain standard of being proactive. Being proactive means doing the right thing when nobody is looking. Yeah, I remember. Yes, girl, I remember from primary school. But that's what it is. You have to be proactive. You have to do the right thing when nobody's looking, because that's the only way you cleanse your karma. That's the only way you cleanse your karma. Karmic debts. You understand what I'm saying? And you have to understand that general curses are real. You understand what I'm saying? You'll be like, oh, your family always losing stuff, or they always losing this or losing that, or you feel like you can never keep stuff. You have to look at your family. You understand what I'm saying? And you have to realize that they've always been taking stuff from people. So it's like karmic debt. You must repay karmic debt for your family. You understand what I'm saying? Family curses passed down. You understand what I'm saying? And once you break it from your lineage, once you break it from your line, it's still passed down. Those blessings passed down. I hope this word encourage somebody, and I hope this find the right people. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, for more videos. And tell me what y'all want to see. Wanted to save this.